87.9 FM and pay Sir John and Watson and Cam our Ghana come Jumadian so baby Andrew I good on some papa pano and Yabono and nano pay and a bro baby Awabiano yet sound and Wakwaba at about Jumadian so Nanan Sama Debano ano Ashi Nyame Ayaduma at exactly 4 p.m. Ghana time. The Black Stars of Ghana, one more any the Falcons of Jenny of Sudan at the Pempem so where I AFCON 2025 qualifies. Now where I match day 3 a Basso and the Accra Sports Stadium. Nyame Ayaduma and then a game can say a Basso Yadonsam about Sudan one assistant coach and the day at the Ignatius Junior Moreno. Yes, Igna Equatra press conference na say at the some atuja abra coach Kwesiapia one or dodge press anon and ya kwesi Eco PM our press conference na say Sudan for at the some piatuja and on a pay medini at the amount coach Otto or a Blasters head coach one also akasa at the some atuja Otto akan some PR show Ghana for so win there Nyame Adoma and or for win at the Magana and some P and Otado at the Abatuja okay say anra a bromoko breakfast meeting and opinion did the cat Edwin Simeon Okraku assume wasamka and say diasem and we now and you to TV my place na papa and today some kind and pay but don't some be at the Abamao Otado after second Akasamino or responded to cat answer no and Usibabla near Okraku found some at the Amoa and ya asam Kitwa Addo+Asante Kotoko 7 players plus 4 technical team members making a contingent of 11 Omania Chemo Africana update if you are Asante Koto IMC one at the statement ababonte se entrabe ehwebe ekosine se president kan anya visa nkwa omo makono one emo yedon sem ebeba kolokotimi no one akodru omo ohimfa all the updates I say another pay ya crowd I take amount to welcome to the show meeting I the Richard Sir Champon over from Richardo Suarez Pepe and some any Urama Nyame Ayaduma the Black Stars of Ghana and then our Group F AFCON 2025 Morocco 2025 AFCON qualifies no Egusua Ekoso Ghana about 2 games that our side group no Ghana yem first game ya boy no ya trafie ema the Palancras Negras of Angola eba be say kabako yentumi anti Ghana and Niger eko ball 1-1 our the other game into from a possible 6 points Ghana our 1 the challenge Angola omo wini omo 2 games nyina enti en group no Angola our 6 points Sudan our 3 points Ghana 1 point Niger our 1 and then 4 p.m. Our the Accra Sports Stadium and a game a bosso refia betoyem our san game no a refia or free Mauritius Nidin at the Patrice Malaysia referee Patrice Malaysia one and a calf you know send Nyame Adoma onto item our gamer and our basso our the Accra Sports Stadium no and anra the official presser ekoso official pre-match conference no ekoso anra Ignatius and Ekojamo na coach Igna Dodona Feno Junior Moreno Igna Ekojamo and so Adema coach Otto say Ignatius no one and assistant coach Adema the Sudanese national team the Falcons of Jenny and Tenra one on a press conference and an answer Joe Fobisano say qualifies Amopoi mo vision pamobo ayedin Ignatius I said the vision of humanity and the Sudan and the Falcons of Jenny the national team of Sudan no and so mbomode no qualify the Accra AFCON proper yente Ignatius ebra or press conference na asio
mission as in the mission is to qualify for the AFCON and it's really unfortunate that we have Ghana as our next opponent but for us we just want to qualify and for us any team that comes our way we try to do the job and qualify so it's not about beating Ghana for the first time or beating, but there's first time to everything. We have never beaten Mauritania. We beat them for the first time. So everything is possible. But for us, what is in the game will surely come, and what will happen will happen.
And Ignatius, then somebody to Jano, and you did at the amount. Oh, yeah, and was say, oh no, any head coach Kwesiapia. After assistant another goalkeeper trainer Amposa ɔsɛ ɔmo pa deɛ na nka ɔmo wish ɛno so ɔmo nhyia Ghana da ɔmo wish paa ɛne sɛ kasa game yi ama so but ɔmo mpo aba so. Ignatius, assistant coach Edema Sudan Ninsem Eni.
Coaching is a pressure job. Whoever tells you whatever, it's a pressure job. But for us to be under pressure to beat Ghana, of course, this is not the home of Sudan. So it is not a make or break game for Sudan. At least we can win the 3 matches in our home and still make it through to the group with 9 points. So it is not a make or break. And for Kwesi Appiah, everybody knows his pedigree as a coach. He has nothing to prove. Assistant coaches don't add anything. We don't have anything to prove. Sometimes, for 1 year now, nobody even knows I'm the assistant coach of Sudan unless you're a Ghanaian. So I have nothing to also prove because he has nothing. So it's just a matter of, that's what I said from the beginning from Muftau. It's only unfortunate that we had to meet. I wish this match never happened. That's the reality.
I wish this game never happened. When a coach did it, Ignatius, ono, Nensem, and Igna, Eguso Ekasa, or see Uyi Sudan, every group Ruma, a group of Angola, Sudan, Ghana, and Niger, on the OGD, said the biggest team, a group Rumuno, and also the biggest football nation, Ghana, Uyoma, Sudan, and Eba, Omunini, Sa Angola, Ewosro, at the HM way. Ignatius Nensema or the Etuja.
Because that's the group we are with. Sudan is with Ghana. Ghana is the biggest team. After that is Sudan, because Sudan has also won the AFCON once. So Sudan is a big team, and so if there are big teams in a team in a pot, it means that we are able to also conquer them. But at the end of the day, as I always say, it is the hearts of these people and the brain of Kwesi Appiah that is doing the trick, nothing more.
No, Ignatius, and Oriatu just Ghana J AFCON 4, Sudan Omaji 1, Angola Omunjibi, Niger NGB, Tiwushi say, Omoya bigger, or the Ghana Beria, the next, Alba Piki Sudan. Nensem or the two Jarano, now Ignatius the players of Sudan, Pasomuya Bibi, Adama Omomaino, Kaisa Sudan Mino, and Tokwa Ania Kwakoko Akoso, now boys na determine some baby, Adama Omayani at the Sudan.
It's always been challenging with, especially when we don't play in Sudan. Me myself, I've never been to Sudan before. I don't know how it looks like. We've always been away. But I think the good thing for us is the first thing is that we have James Kwesi Appiah, who has enormous experience. So he tries to keep it together. And for the boys, I always say that they want to do it for their country, because for now, as it stands now, they are the only hope, they are the only people who bring joy to their country. So they look back at home and they want to fight, because there are those out there fighting for the lives of others. So they are also here to fight for the joy of others, and that's what is keeping us going. With nationality and professionalism, whether I coach in Ghana or I coach elsewhere, it's about profession. If I'm not a professional, you will say that, oh, look at that coach, he's not a professional enough. Maybe after that you go to cry, but it's part of the deal. It's not every day that you will be happy. It's always a bittersweet situation. So that's it. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Or see a beer, not game, you know, not Ghana for a soon, but or no coach Igna, or Kwesi Appiah, or we are professional. So it is not about nationality, it is about professionalism in terms of professional job. And no more, so we not Ghana for a beer, one must say, na or say it is what it is. Where a coach Igna, Nensem, I don't know, me movie, not your free, the Sudan national team, the Falcon of Jenny. Namdubania Chemu, the Black Stars of Ghana, and the head coach Otto Addo, and Otto Addo, a shocking Ponipi. Nina Black Stars no in recent times. Wanemi a branded Thomas Partey as the captain. Thomas Partey, I withdraw from this Akolapa, Wama, and no, and an uncle 4P, and him say, oh, and you be a Jordan Pierre Ayew, or a senior player, or no Kwanese Parteniwa, or back captains and Pantano, and to a beer. Captains in Andrew Jordan so Obebana Atiziki or goalkeeper wache or no so Obebana and a beer Alex Jiku ya no so deputy captains no one also Ababa captains and banana name Enra a bra coach what I say Michel coach and the Anio Todo and was this say the new Blasters captain for this game and 2 games Ayakoboy a captain at the day at Kudus Mohammed Kudus other captain Ghana. 2 games are Yebun coach Adimunchi mu Ediaba.
Yeah, kudos will lead the team think I said it before. I don't know. I'm not quite sure if that he will be the second captain, and so for this reason he will have the captaincy. And for us, and I think I don't know if I said it before, but it's about leadership and responsibility. It's not about having the captaincy. It's about all the players. And sometimes, and this will take time, I know for sure, but me having the comparison, let's say Europe or Germany and Ghana, especially, I think there are a lot of things we can change. And I know traditionally this is good off the pitch where we have like a lot of respect, especially for elder players, but on the field, everybody's equal, and we have to get to, I think should be the evolution, that we get to a point where, I don't know, Ibrahim Osman, 18, can tell Inaki Williams to do more, to push him, in a positive way, not in a negative way. What I do is like, come on, you can do more, come on, you can do more, to address something and then to demand something, and we have to get there that no matter what age you are or how old, that you can criticize another player, even if he's older, but also the understanding from the elder player to take it, to push it. And if you are demanding, it brings pressure on yourself, because you can't just talk and demand something from somebody while you're not working yourself. So this will elevate the whole team up to another level, and with this passion, even you can just win games. Even maybe you're not playing a good football or whatever, but with passion and with willingness to win and to the aggressiveness in the duels, a lot of things can be changed during the game.
I know coach Otto. Nese wadi tu dwa no na Otto say yemfa nto dwa yenka che Ghana for nyina. Said the probability say Ghana ebenya win over Sudan no e wo soro papa game ni ekopa no say oh pedi obenya winner or say Ghana e looking more likely see ebe win game no than see ebe lusu etene game no there ono Otto on the Blasters of Ghana, and I have the bigger chance, the highest percentage of chance to win this particular game. Otto, who wins the game? Probability.
I think there's no assurance for anything in life. We always have to thank God and to pray that we are still alive.
Real men work under pressure. You are okay with
and thankful that I'm healthy. Tomorrow I can be gone, so there's no assurance for anything in life. But there's a high probability, I think, that we win, and it comes with preparation, it comes with consciousness. So I'm very well, for me, even when I was playing, to get success, it's always on the other side of fear. So I fear God, but that's it. And for me, I'm fearless. And if our players will get or have this attitude and show the passion and they will be fearless, then I'm very, very sure that the probability is high, very high, that we win. Nevertheless, and this is also, I think, why we love football. In football, anything can happen. And I've played so many games also as a player, and I said it before, we played with Borussia Dortmund, we were German champions, and then we played against the 5th division team and we lost. So I know anything can happen, but the probability that we lose is very, very low. I think if we do our homeworks, if we are concentrated, if we play together as a team, and I think if the players, and those are the most important persons, if they fulfill and work together as a team and fulfill what our plan is and our tactics against Sudan.
I know coach Otto. Now coach, said you probably you have the highest chance to win your day. And my young underrate Sudan for no said we will not underrate Sudan. Now I shall performance of World Cup qualifies him. Hey, Obi on lead Senegal and World Cup qualifies better than underrate, it was a derby and Sida. Somebody underrate Sudan as so ever game anymore. Yente coach Otto, a brother's answer at Tuja.
They're leading the group, so it's not that we should underrate them. They're leading the World Cup group with Senegal and Togo and DR Congo in the group. So it's not like it's a cheap team. And all the statistics you're bringing up from the past, to me, really irrelevant, because the times have changed, and you see it everywhere that the so-called small countries, they can beat the so-called bigger countries. So to compare these times, maybe when I was playing or now, it's not fair, because we have to look forward, we have to look and see what we can do to win this game, and that's all. It's way too simple to try and point out one player. Way too simple. So I think I said it again, the defense always starts at the attack. And we have to learn. It's not only the way we defend, but it's also the way we finish actions. So sometimes we play around too much. And I know that sometimes the spectators, they like it, they love it. If somebody maybe can go forward, you go back, you put the ball over the other player, and everyone will be, hey. But, you know, we don't go anywhere with this. You know, we have to be more straight, we have to be more effective, and we have to finish our actions. Because one thing which is very, very clear, and I strongly believe that Sudan have two chances, offensive transitions and set pieces. And once we finish our action and we stand as with our block, we won't concede a goal. And the past has shown also that the goals we concede were always like counter attacks or maybe set pieces. And this is what we need to avoid. And they're very good in this.
Coach Otto and I analyze Sudan team no. Now Coach Otto, Accra Sports Stadium pitch the quality it is at the last time. Now you're happy with Baba Radio and also Accra Sports Stadium pitch no better than the last time Blasters but it can be much better. It is still coach and that pitch and or say better than last time
For us, to be honest, the most important thing is to have water on the pitch so that the ball can go fast. And surely, I mean, even if we don't want to be, so number one now we have 1 point, so we need to play forward. There's no way we can not play football. And the second thing, and I said it when I started my job, and I think we're doing it, we're playing good football, but surely we have to be successful. And we have to improve in that. We have to, if we see the last match especially, we have to show much more passion, especially also against the ball. So to play good football is one part, but there's another part is how we defend, how we show passion against the ball, how we press, how we are aggressive against the ball, how we coach each other, and there's lots of space for improvement. The pitch is okay. Surely it could be better, but it's much better than the last time when we trained here.
The pitch is okay. Is much better than last time. No, say more water pitch. No, so more. Said about Bono. Everything aqua fast. Otto on the Accra Sports Stadium pitch. And I don't seven. And they are to finally. You be so Otto send a system by. And I would do right game no more. Nyami adma channel say oh my system I make up me tactics me strategy there. Me fan tuja. Sudan for ATM minimum obe device strategy a de resource a ye peno enso de ebe my way Otado ni nsema o de atudwa enra ebe o chance jofo.
Yeah, I can't tell you what we will do, but surely these kind of situations happen in football, and football is a team sport. Each team has key players, that's true, but we don't rely on one player, and surely sometimes me as a coach I have to rethink, but this is my job. We have different solutions which how we could play, and we as a staff we discussed it, and I choose one at the end, and I'm very sure it will work. And we're not thinking too much about the players who are not here. It's more about the players which are here, their qualities, and how we can inspire them to perform their best performance and to help the team to win.
Otto Addo ensema odi tujwa enra me pacho kaise ena exactly 4 p.m. and a Black Stars of Ghana and the Falcon of Jenny of Sudan and the ACLE AFCON 2025 qualifies na at the Accra Sports Stadium live commentary ebe frio ediaba Abra Emmanuel Owusu Little, the chief executive producer of Akoma Sports, Okraku PM kaise about 3 p.m. pepepa yebesin kunya yebejeja na feye den semno ede abrewa eno enya asabketo akra entine from 3 p.m. na Akoma Sports atrasi ye tamu atola ebesi be 6:30 na ye den semno ede abrewa eno enya asabketo now mame enkobanim na mame kept Adrian Simeon Okraku or the president of the Ghana Football Association and your cat Japapa or call Ekoshia Black Stars a place no now we a breakfast meeting and a cat as a place way as a Yajimuswache na as a Babledruno meeting Abu Bomadri at Echemu cat Echema as a dear Black Star place ayapa and in Guasia Yomabana say no ɛnya de pa na ɔsehwɛ wɔyɛ the minimum expectation a no cut ɔexpect ɛde free blasters for ɛti na breakfast meeting ɔstate to ɔkasa players yi hwɛ n'anim din asɛ ne buofu na ɔkasakasa na wode ɛtie cut ɛnsɛm bi ɛno a wɔtoto bi ɛde ma blasters one players ne paa.
Let me roll the time back. Few weeks ago, we played against Niger. How did you guys feel when you went back home to your bases, having drawn against Niger? How did you feel? Were we happy? Were you happy? Niger! Come on, guys! You drew 1-1 against Niger. That was the scoreline. No joke. 1-1 against Niger. 4 or 5 of the players who played in that squad, sorry, cannot play in my club. That's the truth. But Ghana played 1-1 against Niger. What did we see? We saw a Black Stars team without energy, without passion, without the desire to play. It is not possible like this. The minimum I expect, the minimum Ghana expects, is a team of boys or men who will show passion and desire to play for our country. Not when you are dribbled and you be seen walking on the pitch and the ball is heading towards your nets. That is impossible. I told the coach, you see that you guys decide to play for Ghana, to play for the 30 million plus people, or decide you will not play. Then you'll never be selected. I prefer being the man, being the leader, going out to the public space to say that, look, this is a group of dedicated players who want to play for Ghana. They are not ready, but we will stay with them until they are ready. I'm prepared to make that statement.
Okraku die na enrade no wadwa owie no wɔsehwɛ ɔhwɛ mbrante nanim ukudus blasters no yɛte ansa ne yɛwo so onim a blasters no wɔ hɔ ansa na moba nyanya mo na mbɛte blasters no blasters wɔ hɔ dada tie ɔse blasters existed before you guys and it will continue to exist semuni wɔ blasters no ɛbɛwɔ.
But once you depart your various places and you come here and you put on the shirt, naturally that should give you the pride to fight, to show passion, to show aggression, to show desire to win for your country. What we saw of you in Niger was a complete no. When we draw games and I see players laughing, smiling, guys, it's not acceptable. It's not. It is not. 30 million people are suffering. Let's put it here. You draw games, you lose in the wire after 24 years. It is not acceptable. It's no joke. In 1957, Ghana gained independence. And that was led by men who had this. Not men who ran away from the battlefield. That's the only reason why we gained independence. When Kudus, you were not born, this team existed. This team was represented. Alex, when you were not born, this team called Black Stars existed. So before you were born, Black Stars existed. In your time, there is Black Stars. What is the difference? The difference is what you guys do with opportunity. It's important for us to remember that we belong to a privileged group. Today you are here, tomorrow you may not be here, but somebody will be here. It's important that we are here to serve millions of people who need our help.
Mo hasa mo ba be serve mo serve Ghana for na baby a wote se bibia pampapa ne bo ket bo ana no ne se bon bo pan de se bon bo sa owie no Kudus wo blasters ye nwo na ho odan na jiku tire Alex Alexander jiku blasters na ho na mo ko ebe wo ho FA president agwa na FA president he we a blasters player so we honest with Ghanaians so we honest with Ghana for na enye se ye frɛ wa kokwasa sem if you want the players to be honest to the country now take it call up as an opportunity to serve the good people of Ghana.
It's imperative for me to join you to remind all of us about who we are and the need for all of us to always remember that we are Ghanaian. And we are here because Ghana has called upon us to be here. If we remember that we are Ghanaians, you have your family members, you have your friends, you have your loved ones. Ghana should always be a name that will be ringing in your ears all the time. For which reason, when you're given the opportunity to represent Ghana, you should be eager and desirous of going back home to represent your country. Under no circumstance must you lose your love for your country. Come on, guys. We should be dreaming, thinking about When is the next time I have to appear in the Ghana color? When is the next opportunity for me to go back home and to represent and to make the millions of people who have been suffering happy? Look, we have the power to change the whole atmosphere in our country during every international break. Don't we think about it? Must we be selfish? The answer is no. We must not be selfish. We must see ourselves belonging to a privileged group who God has given us the chance to impact, to make people happy. I have said to the football gathering, I can't want to be remembered for being honest to football. When I have finished serving my term, or when I'm dead and gone, people should remember the name Kurt and say that he was honest to football. And this is what I demand of each one of you, to be honest to Ghana. Being honest is thinking about Ghana, reporting promptly, and giving of your best. That is being honest to Ghana.
Well, I cut a dress in Okraku was a place, Muntie. Where the last time I make cat, made some of him some appeal as a pamochow. Where last one, NCBM. And here be a young from Mukwana will be a pamochow cry. Last one here, last quarter. And may appeal.
Compare the two scenarios. What makes you feel better as a footballer? What makes you feel better as a human being? Obviously, the first scenario, Mali, Central African Republic. When you want a repetition of Angola, Niger, and you want to ask yourself, how did we do it in Mali? Because our mindset was different. Our attitude was different. The attention to details was different. Please, guys, we have shown that we can do it. If you ask me, I will tell the entire nation we have the men to do it. Absolute confidence in the squad. I have absolute confidence in the technical team and the staff. But confidence is not enough. Me having the confidence is not enough. You transferring my confidence into performances is what we need. When we think about red, yellow, and green with the black star in the middle, you let go of all the flimsy excuses here and there, my here, and focus on delivery for Ghana. Ashmero, think about the team. Don't think about yourself. Think about the team. Salisu, think about the team. How can we make it happen? How can we make it happen? And we belong to that generation at this point in time, given a chance by Ghanaians to make Ghanaians happy. We can't let go of this opportunity, Jojo. When you finish serving and you're gone, what do you want people to remember you for? I want Ghanaians to remember this group as a team that solved the problems of millions of people with big performances, big victories, match after match, game after game, winning tournaments, winning championships. This is the legacy I want you to leave for Ghanaians in your time. And I hope that this will be the last day I will have to appear before all of you to not only to appeal to your heart, but also to your conscience about who we are and the fact that perhaps, just perhaps, we've forgotten that we are Ghanaians. The indomitable fighting spirit of the Black Stars has to be resurrected.
Etiquette, I say, OP said this would be the last time as Obeyesa appeal no. Now, Coach Otto also Kurt Kabich as Otto also selected the best. Now, you the best results. That kind of winning in Namiso, many NGB.
I told Otto, if he cannot deliver, you have problems. And he's here. If they cannot deliver, you have problems with me. For sure. Our people need us. That will be your source of that extra energy on the pitch. You are in a game, you are tired, but believe me, when you remember the things that I'm talking about, you give them the next extra, just the next extra push. That saves the day for Ghana. I've said on numerous platforms, if it's about quality, nobody can match us. Nobody, absolutely nobody. The difference is which of the two teams on the pitch wanted more. Angola came here, they showed they wanted it more. Niger, they wanted more. This is the time for us to show that we also wanted more. Please, the time for jokes, the time not to be fully concentrated is gone. In our palace, we say the honeymoon period is gone. It's time to show aggression. It's time to show desire. It's time to show the willingness to go the extra mile for Ghana. This is the time. Why must we find ourselves in such a situation like this, that we need this game, these 2 games, like never before? Why? In this group, Ghana, no chance. It's not possible. It's not possible. We drew 1-1 against Niger. You need to be crazy. Sorry. Total disrespect to Niger. For me, yes. But it's crazy. I can't understand it. Yakubu and Congo playing for Niger. They were celebrating.
Etiquette, I don't know, or say, a crazy crowd, crazy and Niger, but crazy. Sorry, guys, but crazy. What and some to just say, Otto catches us 1 team coach on Canchano. That's why we have problems with him. No, and Otto responded to Ket. And so, and some of the two, Otto, the okay any.
In this job, pressure is one of the principles, you know. It's not a new situation for me. So it was the same when, let's say, I came in the first time and we played against Nigeria. So the president had a talk because it was a crucial situation if we could qualify for the World Cup or not. The same thing happened when we played before Mali, you know. So sometimes it's good, and I understand the situation is very, very crucial, and so sometimes it's good if somebody comes and steps up to back up my words, you know. And I'm also talking to the players. My staff is talking to the players the importance of the game, and so we always try to push each other. And I think it was a good talk, and hopefully blow everyone up to show the passion which is needed on the field to win this game.
Otto, a brother, Joe for Busan about Ket, a comment, and what do we at a 2 jam. Mamingram and Tamso, Asante Kotoko, one first batch of 11 contingent, Aquapium our United States of America, the Chancellor Enra, and a head coach of the team, Prosperate Okum, LED 3 other technical team members, and 7 players, at Yamukopium our America. Now, traveling contingent, Kotoko Adequino, na enya asepketwa. Enya abranche de thing ede esmart ono ekobi Justice Bray Samban Dongani Muhammad Kamara Emmanuel Enchi Alvis Chepa for Auchi Justice Nkuku Bray and Abdul Rahman Abdul Karim UF Yagob after technical team members na koino. Yes, assistant coach David Oku wano ekobi goalkeepers trainer Najao Isa Okobi Henry Ohini Brenya wano so team manager wano ekobi na enra ewa Asante Kotoko play no picture where the team manager the try eti Ohini Brenya and me show pass air Brussels air transit etwam enso our Brussels in Belgium no mu yo moto so e de akọ New York na ono etwa samfo gini no Asante Kotoko team no me no kase one mo ko ne de onim se Ghana embassy or US one mo etwa mo ten na no pai mame mo sa exclusive story no every enra nyumra eba besi ena ekwakosi ena nyumra de Sir John Jai Kotoko empanifo no o ma activate all protocols ebetuma ya adwuma e America embassy ho ene Ghana ya embassy no e America no eno akọ the home office ekọ ketchum say dimkwase ya aba Ghana week celebration na ye no team na e ba bobo no 7 players pe ena omunya visa enti de ya besremo na de yante ene se enra a call from the office of the president chief of staff and so Okoye after say parliament speaker of parliament Alban Sumara Kingsford Bugman and the krata so na chief of staff at the eba na for Ghana Tourism Authority Ministry of Foreign Affairs Ministry of Sports jai say the maza and now some get letters and American embassy for number jin hono or more about say yes as one of the visa no edema na Asante Kotoko IMC na say we are anticipating that the next group of players and officials will join us by Friday. If the organizers fulfill their commitment, we will remain hopeful that all matters will be resolved promptly. It is important to note that our continued participation depends on the successful fulfillment of the organizers' assurances and a total boycott from the match should we be unsuccessful in securing visas for the rest of the contingent. The management will act in the best interest of Asante Kotoko SC, and any decision made will affect our commitment to upholding the values and integrity of the club. We aya Kotoko statement one adabon titiano pay metwe ka chosa Asante Kotoko first batch no nyame adom one alante nemum omo ehwe animu se nyame na aya adom a omo amakan ababa so omo ama game ne maso Kotoko jersey Sir John Kotoko a different jersey for this game nko no omo aya special jersey ti Justice Blade enie we a special jersey a omaye ya chese Kotoko no na nkomo anticipate so omo koton jerseys ewa America oni ade a afede administrative manager kwa ya man visa na ono akwakopim so ewo nkofo akwaje visa Kotoko dimu GF ni man nkofo kata akwaje visa timini Steve ko no say oye Kotoko media team na yadika issue media team for visas no muza say wo daben ya fa odwuma daben appointment letter way because bi ma bako obi a leader of delegation lady bi o Lagos City so the Kotoko di akwaje visa okọ Edmond Aka Samates and oye adwuma ono agi visa okọ jeso ma agi visa no Kotoko dim afi na de ne gidie nim American basis so kwaya de na gidie nim pe na akofa asem adiaba eno na affect Asante Kotoko sa no enti anopai yede mo asi Blasters exclusive lineup no anemum e brand de atwemo pa ho kra ena Black Stars day enti ene yetimi atra so achesa